What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Jim Graphics. In today's video I'll be teaching you guys how to design this unique album cover in CorelDRAW. If you're new, consider subscribing by clicking on the red button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss any of my future uploads. Coming over here guys, these are the stock images we'll be working with. I'm going to put the link of all this in the down description below for you guys to check it out and make use of it. Alright, so without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. Welcome to CorelDRAW guys. So the first thing you're going to do is change our paper size. Alright, so to do this, all you need to do is just come over to your property bar. Alright, this is your property bar over here. From these letters down here is your property bar. Alright, so what you're going to do is locate units, then under your drawing unit locate inches. Alright, so select inches and come over to your page dimension and change to 7 by 7 inches. Then what you're going to do now is press enter on your keyboard, and this is what you are going to have. So the next thing we're going to do guys is we're going to bring in our rectangle tool, and once you click on it, alright, the shortcut is F6 on your keyboard, functional key F6 on your keyboard. The functional key means the letter that starts with F1 to F12 on your keyboard. That is what I mean by functional keys. Alright, so just click on it, and once you click on it, this is going to come up. So instead of you drawing from here to here, looking to make it perfect, alright, so what you're going to do is just basically draw it anyhow you want. You can just maybe draw it just this way and come over to your page dimension, alright, and change to 7 by 7 inches. Alright, so click enter again, and this is what you're going to have. So you can see it's not fitted to frame guys. So what you're going to do is basically just press letter P on your keyboard, letter P on your keyboard, okay, letter P on your keyboard, just to fit it to frame. Alright, so what you're going to do now is, as you remember, we had a black stroke. Just this is what we call a black stroke or an outline. So what you're going to do is just basically to remove it. Alright, so to clear the black stroke, you're going to come over to this sign, right click on it and select set outline color. Alright, so boom guys, this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is import our stock images for this tutorial. So to do that, you're going to right click over here and locate import. Alright, the shortcut is Ctrl I, or you come over to your file on your menu bar and locate import. Alright, so once you locate import, this dialog box is going to come up. So what you're going to do is just basically locate where your files are saved, and this is it. Alright, just come over to your folder and you're going to select all of this except the text on the notepad. Alright, so don't select this one. So this includes where our text are for this design. Alright, so what you're going to do now is basically click on import, and you're going to just draw this way to place all the files. Alright, so you can see I've taken out the background of this image, so we're going to basically delete this one with background, and this is it. So the next thing you're going to do is basically come over to your notepad and select your text. So coming over here guys, these are the names of the text we'll be working with. Alright, these are the names of the text. So we're going to just the names of the fonts we'll be working with, not text, pardon me. Alright, so I'm going to copy this and use Ctrl+C to copy, and then come over to your CorelDRAW and select your text tool, then click over here, and you're going to see a cursor blinking here. So what we're going to do is just use Ctrl+V to paste it. Alright, so you're going to use your pick tool to drop the tool. So once you drop the tool with your pick tool, then you come over to this and give it a white color so we can see this text. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fill in our background for this tutorial. So what I'm going to do is, let me reduce this. Alright, so let me place this here, and the next thing I'm going to do is scale this up. Alright, just use your anchor points, scale up this way, just hold it, draw, or take it back, or you draw this way. You're scaling up and you're scaling down. Alright, just this way. So if you want to scale an image, please do not use these middle points to scale. It will distort the image. Alright, or you can use this, it will distort the image. Alright, always use your 4 corner point here, 1 2 3 4, alright, to do it. So what you're going to do now is basically I'm going to power clip this background into this frame. So we're going to right click and select power clip. Alright, then select your power clip, this arrow is going to come up. So just select and place it on this frame and left click on it this way, and boom guys, as you can see, it's on the frame already. So the next thing you're going to do is right click and select edit power clip. Right click on your mouse, point to the frame, right click, then select edit power clip. So once you do that, it's going to take you automatically into the frame. So what you're going to do is we're going to go to blur, effect, select blur, then use Gaussian blur, I don't know. Alright, so once you do that, you're going to click on OK. You can use 55.3 pixels, then click on OK. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this up. Alright, I'm going to scale this up. I'm just going to make use of this orange part. Alright, so let me just flip this way. So I'm going to use my mirror tool and flip this way. So I'm going to just basically scale this one up. Alright, and this is basically what I'm going to have. So next thing I'm going to do guys is I'm going to click on finish over here, and this is what we are going to have. Some of you might be wondering, why am I using instead of just applying the yellow, orange or yellow color to it. But if you look closely to the background, you can see some good gradient this background is giving us here. So I'm gonna just basically use this just the way it is. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this image, or I'm going to place it just right here. Now you can see this background color brings out the image so unique. All right, bring out the background and the image color very well. All right, and kind of the clothes he's wearing, and what other colors can go. I'm not saying that this is the perfect color for this. You can actually make experiments and make experiment of different colors. Anyone that works for you, you can basically make use of it. So I'm going to just scale this up just right here. I'm going to scale this up. I want the image to be bold, like I want her to look bold, very bold on the design. All right, so I'm going to right click and select power clip, then place her into the frame just right here, and this is basically what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this, right click on it, select edit power clip, then I'm going to change this image to black and white. So come to your bitmap, go to mode, then use grayscale. All right, so this is it. Now I'm going to increase, I'm going to add a bit of contrast to this. So go to your effect, adjust brightness and contrast. All right, so you can basically give it just a little bit. All right, maybe 12 or 15 is fine. Okay, let's say 12. All right, you can use 12. Let's type manually. All right, then click on OK. And now what we're going to do is let's bitmap this image. Go to convert to bitmap, go to bitmap, then select convert to bitmap, then change your color mode to RGB. All right, make sure your resolution is at 300, and click on OK. And this is it, guys. So some of you asked a question. A lady asked the question that when she exports her designs, it looks blurry. And okay, sometimes I believe it depends on the size, but I'm going to export this image once I'm done with the design, so you can see the process of which I use in exporting designs before sending to the client. All right, so please watch this video to the very end. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to come over to this and select rectangle tool. Then I'm going to draw this way, and I'm going to pick a color over here. I'm going to pick this color, then drop it just right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this color thumbnail, and I'm going to darken this a bit. All right, so let's leave this to this and click on OK. Now I'm going to come over to transparency tool and fade out this part. So once I do that, I'm going to come to my image mode and select overlay, and okay, overlay is giving us what we want. Now I'm going to leave this just to this for now and click on finish. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this background. All right, and I'm going to right click, select power clip, place it into the frame. All right, so I'm going to right click again, select edit power clip, then I'm going to place this one just right here. All right, I'm going to place it just right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my transparency tool, fade out this part. All right, fade out this part, and what I'm going to do is go to my merge mode and select overlay. All right, so once you do that, let's try screen. All right, let's try screen. I believe screen is giving us what we want though, so you can basically reduce this just right here. All right, so once you do that, you're going to select this image and bring it forward using shift plus page up on your keyboard just right there. This is basically what you're going to have. So I'm going to click on finish, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in this background. I click on it and select power clip and place it into the frame. Now right click and select edit power clip, then place it over here. All right, so what I just need now is just this bubbles. All right, this bubbles background. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade out this part, this edge. So once I do that, I'm going to convert it to grayscale. Go to bitmap, select mode, then grayscale. Then you can change to screen. All right, let's try overlay. Guys, anything that works for you, do it. All right, I'm just trying out new things here. So let's reduce this. All right, let's reduce this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it behind fill. All right, I'm going to take it behind using Control plus page down. So we're using overlay, so let's try screen. All right, we can leave it as screen. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to have. So let me basically select this and change the color. I'm going to lighten the color a bit. All right, so let's bring this one close to the yellowish background. All right, so I think we're good with this, and this is what we're going to have, guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in this light flare effect. I'm going to scale it up, place it just right here. Then I'm going to use my transparency tool, then come over to my image mode, select screen. Let's try overlay. Okay, we'll use screen for it, and we're going to right click and select power clip, then place it into this frame. Now right click again just to adjust this. You can see it's not looking cool where it is, so just right click and select edit power clip just to adjust this light flare. So you can bring it just down here, scale it up. So once you scale it up, don't allow it to distort this way, just bring it just a bit. Just what you're going to just look out for is just the reflection on the image. Now you're going to bring another one to this place. All right, bring another one to this place. Okay, so let's bring another one here. All right, it's not actually okay. You can basically place it just right there. All right, all you just need is position the light flare where it works for you, where it's going to give you the best effect you want. Like this place that is kind of harsh, I'm just putting it in this place that is okay, that is not showing, so that the reflection will come on her face. All right, so you can basically duplicate, and you know, just play with it, guys. Play with it, and the result it gives you, if it's giving you the best result you want, this is just basically what you're gonna have, guys. If the result is okay for you guys, jump for it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to cut this and cut it and place it just right here. Now I'm going to basically do this. All right, so I'm going to change the font of this to sequel. Some of you said I love using sequel. It's not as if I love it. Yeah, the font is nice. All right, so I'm going to use my shape tool and drag this just right here. All right, make sure it's fitted to frame just right here. Then you can just place it down, then hold shift on your keyboard, then click on this one, then press letter C to make sure it's aligned to the middle. That is center alignment. I've taught you this, guys, in the previous videos. All right, so I'm going to place this one, cut this one. That's the artist name. Place it just right here. I'm going to convert to this and copy this font, the font name. I have the font installed already, so you can just copy the name, go to Google and search for the font. I've taught you guys how to get fonts. All right, so that is just it. So I'm going to just place this one here. All right, I'm not doing a lot in this design. I'm just doing something simple. All right, so I'm going to just cut this one, place it here, then cut this one, break it apart using Ctrl plus K, and I'm going to bring this one here. So I'm going to cut this one, like I'm going to break it apart, put the cursor there, press enter, then drop the tool using my shape tool or my pick tool, sorry. Then I'm going to use Ctrl plus K to break it apart again. I'm going to change the font of this to Southern Personal. All right, I know this one offhand anyway, so I'm going to scale this one up just right there. Then the font I'm going to use for this one is Sequel. Thus, all right, but I need a tiny one. Just want to get the tiny font, the tiny one. I think is this one, the light one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to highlight this, use Shift plus F3, uppercase, click on OK, and drop the tool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this up just right here. So once I scale it up, and I'm going to delete this one, then give a space just this way, and I'm going to bring in my ellipse tool, draw a circle just right here. So I'm going to give it a white color. All right, so once I do that, I'm going to just basically reduce this one this way. Let's close in the spacing. All right, so once you close in the spacing, we're going to just create something unique just here. All right, we're going to create something unique on this. All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to bring in your rectangle tool and draw this way. All right, so once you draw this way, let's give it a black outline so we can see. Now once you draw this way, bring in your shape tool, then give it this shape. All right, you can corner around the edges. All right, so once you do that, guys, once you do that, you can leave that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to bring this one here. All right, once you duplicate this way, what you're going to do is right click on it and select convert to curve. And once you do that, come to your shape tool. All right, you can take this one up, take this one up this way. Now you can drag this one down. All right, bring this one here just right there. All right, so this is what you are going to have. This is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this one, then use trim, then I'm going to delete this one. So once I delete this is what I'm going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my shape tool again, put draw a line here, a box, sorry, hold my shift, select both of this and go to trim again. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this freehand tool. I'm going to draw this way, draw this way, draw this way, and I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to use my shape tool to align it very well. All right, so use your shape tool to align it just right here, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of this, then go to weld and weld it just right here. So once you weld it, it has become one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over to this and drag this in here outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my shift, select the ellipse cycle withdraw, then you're going to come over to trim and trim this. So once you do that, you can basically delete this one, and once you delete this, you come over to your ellipse tool again and draw something just right here. All right, select this, hold your shift and select the ellipse to the cycle. All right, then go to your trim, and you can basically delete this one. So as you can see, we have a door, like a door opening here, so it's called the perfect home. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply some effect on this, some shadow effect. So I'm going to come over to my shadow tool, and I'm going to draw this way. So once you apply this shadow, come over to your property bar, select your image mode, then go to add, then come over to your shadow color, give it white, and this is what you're going to have. You can see that unique effect there. So what you're going to do now is you're going to bring this one, change the font to the light sequel font which we have here. So what you're going to do is just place it just right there and give it a black color. That's the name of the producer. Alright, so you're going to just scale this one, bring it just down here, then you're going to make this one smaller, then use your what's it called, your shape tool, and increase the spacing just right there. And this is basically what you're going to have. So make sure it's aligned to this just right there, make sure it's aligned to that, and this is what you are going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this Facebook social media handle, and just draw this just right there, place it here, and give it a black color, and change the font to sequel. All right, so I'm going to use this logos to replace the names. We have Instagram, we have Facebook. So I'm going to come over to this and extract this. So to extract this, come over to your image mode, your bitmap, go to your mode, black and white, wait for it to load, then click on OK, then come over to your trace bitmap on your property bar, go to outline trace, line art, then wait for it to load, guys. So you can click on OK, and you delete this one and come over to this, select it, then go to your property bar or group it, then you can delete this one. Now you can do the same to this bitmap mode, black and white, and you can increase it to, if you reduce it this way, it's covering some part of it, so just increase. All right, so increase your threshold, then click on OK. Now come to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, wait for it to load, and boom, guys, this is it. So you can basically delete the one you don't want. So I'm going to ungroup this, and I'm going to delete this and delete this and delete this. Now group this one and ungroup this, then reduce this and make sure they are aligned together just right here. Make sure they are aligned together, and this is it, guys. So you're going to use this to replace, this stuff here. So what you're going to do now is basically delete this Facebook, delete this IG, then place this one here, then you're going to reduce this, and what you're going to do is bring this one here and bring this one here, then you can basically reduce this one just right there. And guys, this is what you're going to have. So just place it to align, make sure it's aligned, guys. All right, so this is it, guys, and this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this logo. So this is their logo anyway, so you're going to place this one just here. All right, so I just make that smaller. You know, making your things simple, making your design simple and unique brings out the quality in your designs. You don't need so much things to make your design look okay. All right, so basically, guys, this is how we design this unique music cover in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, please drop me a comment in the comment section below, and don't forget, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, guys, for 10,400 subscribers. We're heading to 100 subscribers, so we have a long way to go, guys, but we're almost there. Thank you, guys, and see you guys in my next video.